What's up, everyone? Scroo from TwinstiqLP here, and this is Grim Dawn. I finally got the Malmouth expansion, going, and I just thought I'd show a little gameplay. Typically with Grim Dawn, the game doesn't run particularly well. This is a game that's made on old hardware and old software for with an old engine. It's made with the Titan Quest engine, which is not optimized for modern hardware. It's only a 32-bit application, so it can't really run that amazing, but it doesn't run too poorly. Malmouth doesn't run very good at all. I'm oftentimes seeing frame rate drops in like in the 40s, so that's not great. But it's a ARPG, and the frame rate just doesn't matter all that much. It's still really fun, and you'll see it when it gets really crowded. I'm just in a Janoxia's Den. I was going to try and do this Slay Silvaria quest, but I don't know where the entrance to that is yet. So I just thought this would be a fun spot to mess with. Malmouth adds some pretty fun new stuff, actually. It adds the addition of the Illusionist that allows you to sort of change the look of your character to whatever equipment you might want or have. It's still level-based. In terms of you can't make your character's outfit look like something that is over-leveled for you. You have to be able to at least wear the original gear and have come across the original gear. Maybe even have it in your possession. I don't know that for a fact yet. But you have to have some stuff to really make that work. But I've got this guy. I'll show you real quick. Here's my inventory. I've got him looking a lot different. The Fiend Scale jacket actually looks like this, but I've got it turned into something else, as well as the shoulders and the leggings, maybe? I don't remember. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Fact is, it looks pretty cool. I like it. The fact that you can just change that around, because some stuff just doesn't look good together, and for the most part, that's not really a big deal. But if you're really into that, it's pretty cool, and it's fun to do. It just costs a little in-game iron currency, which is just, you know, you get that by the handfuls. I've got millions, so it's fine. It does. The best thing about this is it adds 2 full acts to the game, which is pretty spectacular. That's a big deal. This is Janoxia, apparently, the Betrayer. So we're going to fight her real quick. Hopefully real quick and not die. I don't have the best resistances. It does seem to have rebalanced. The game does seem to have rebalanced. I'm playing on Epic difficulty. And I should be playing on Ultimate. This character is level 83. But I can't survive Ultimate at all anymore. I can't even walk around. So there must be some build changes that I don't really know about yet. Mostly I'm relearning how to play the game. I'm having a pretty good time with it. This guy's a level 83 Witchblade. Janoxia is level 87. And kind of at least killing my pets over and over again.
Can't do that yet.
I can't do much about it. Although fighting her directly isn't that difficult, I think, for me. The Witchblade, if you're wondering, is a occultist soldier mix. I'm very much primarily a Witchblade, or excuse me, primarily occultist. Just using cadence for soldier. So cadence and military conditioning, while occultist is way up there. I've yet to get to my ultimate skill here, but that's coming. Especially now that they've raised the level cap. That's something else that's happened. I believe it goes to, I don't know if it's 90 or 100. And that was it for Janoxia's lair, I guess. So let's get out of here. Summon my pets. It's really quite fun. They've added a lot of new items, apparently. I've ran into a few so far, which have been really cool. This is the Ugden Bog area. I believe I'm saying that right. Well, you can see the stuff has been rebalanced. I've died a whole bunch of times, whereas in the normal game prior to Malmouth, I could wade through Epic. I didn't really have to do much at all. This guy's pretty overpowered. He's full of legendary items, and like, you know, it's nuts how much your characters can actually build up. Which is what these games are about. They're about making you, as a player, feel like a complete badass, and it does work. And I like the fact that they've added some new challenge and again, rebalanced some things. The only problem I'm having is that on, not epic difficulty, elite. I said epic earlier. It's elite difficulty. On elite difficulty, I'm not leveling very fast. I went all the way through, well, a pretty large portion of the map yesterday, fighting hundreds of enemies. And, you know, I gained a level. Well, most of a level. I leveled up. I was about where I am now. In this current level down here on this. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm actually recording my mouse pointer, but if you look down here on my experience bar, that's about as far into a level as I was yesterday when I started playing this with this character. And the map, this is the area map. I went from the starting point, was right down here. This is Burwich Village, for anyone that's played this for a while. Burwich Village is here. Going all the way up here in this area, and that's as much experience as I got. Now, I haven't played this really in a long time, so I'm not real sure if that's terrible, but it feels like it's going pretty slow. Ultimate difficulty, definitely you will level up quicker if you can survive it, and I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that would consider me a freaking terrible player, and that's okay. My build is what I want it to be, not what people say it should be. But the good thing about this game, well, there's a lot of good things about this game, but one of the best things about it is you can build a class however you want and it's viable. It's only if you're wanting to make the, you know, 100,000 DPS characters, which I'm not even sure is possible anymore. Yet. Anyway, it's only if you're trying to do that you've got to really follow some specific rules and do it early on. Anyway, I was interrupted there. Somebody showed up. Mail truck showed up at my house with my new splitting axe, so I can actually get back to work. Nobody cares about that. But anyway, I had a small interruption. I don't know where it was at. But I'm probably not going to continue this whole lot further. You're getting an idea, a little bit of what Malmouth looks like. There are new areas. This is not the best new area. It's still really cool. It's a lot of fun to play this game. I highly, highly recommend Grim Dawn as a game to play. If you guys are into ARPGs, this is what Diablo 3 should have been from the start. And I like this better than I ever liked Diablo. Diablo 2 I played for a long, long time. And you know what? This has that kind of feel to it. The game is not stingy with loot. It's not stingy with good stuff. And you can build multiple character classes. If you're looking at... Well, I can't do it from here. If you're looking at classes, there's something like... I don't know, I want to say like 40 or 50 different classes you can make with the combinations. I think that's right. I might be 100% wrong about that number, but there are a lot of classes you can make. I wrote a review for Grim Dawn. I want to say it was last year. Had to be last year. It's a long one. It's on the website. Maybe I'll put a link to it in the description of the video if you guys are interested. If you haven't played this, definitely check it out. There are 3 pieces of DLC. Malmouth is the only one I've got. One is just an items pack. Another is one that's called the Crucible, which as far as I can tell is a bit like an arena mode. I don't really care about that. But Malmouth is really good because it adds a lot of story, a lot of new lore, new enemy types, new factions, you know, 2 full acts to the game, and it's less than $20. I think it's $18, actually. Again, highly recommend this. You have to be a little bit patient with frame rates. If you have like some crazy awesome machine, it probably doesn't matter. This game is not going to run perfect on any machine because of the way it is. It's just old hardware, old software. It's not perfectly optimized. But you know what? Crate seems to be a pretty good developer, and they've created something really, really good here. So highly, highly recommend it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been at least sort of cool. And play Grim Dawn, guys. Play it. Check it out. Thank you again. I've been Scroo from TwinstiqLP. Have a great one, guys.